Welcome, Sagittarius. So this is my new YouTube channel. I just set it up, and so I'll be delivering messages about love, about your new encounters, about your new interactions, about relationships that you're currently in, or a partnership that you currently have. So all around love. And you'll see that I'll be using a couple of decks, and I'll guide you through it, and I'll give you the messages that your spirit guides and your angels want you to know for the month of June. The messages can apply for the next few weeks, or the end of the month, or even next month, or maybe these events happened already. So just remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. And you can also check out your moon and rising and Venus sign, and maybe that will give you a more clear vision of what your situation looks like and what the messages should be. The Venus sign is our planet of love, so this is why it's an interesting place to look at when we're looking for advice in terms of relationships and how we interact and how we relate to others. And so without further ado, I'm going to start. I'm going to start by shuffling the first deck here. The first deck is the Rider-Waite, the traditional tarot deck. Okay. We're going to break it down in two sections. So I want to take a look at what the person is feeling, what the person is dealing with on their end, the person that you're dealing with. And then we're going to take a look at you, your mental space, how you feel, what action steps will you be taking in the near future. What's the challenge of this interaction, of this encounter, of this relationship, the advice from Spirit, and the most likely outcome. So remember, the most likely outcome, we can always change it. You know, our life is in our hands. We have the power to make things shift if we want to. So let's begin with the person you're dealing with. The roles can be reversed, so just be mindful of that. Okay, so the person you're dealing with, the Five of Pentacles. And you, what is your situation? What is your mental state about this relationship? The Moon. Okay, so from the start here, we see that the person you're dealing with is in a mental space of feeling rejected, feeling unheard. Okay, so here we have two people who are seeking help, seeking charity. Okay, they're in the cold. One is injured. They look like they are poor. They don't have what they need. They feel rejected. They feel abandoned. So I think this is the state of mind that the person you're dealing with is in. And then we have you with the Moon card. The Moon is all about fears, hidden emotions. The subconscious mind, things that we don't necessarily show to the world, right? That we're dealing with on a subconscious level, on a deeper level. Okay. Fears, anxieties, things that we don't necessarily show to the world. So what is causing you all this fear? And what is causing this person all of this rejection? Okay. So the situation that's coming in here is with the Emperor. I'm just gonna see what pops up for the rest. The challenge. Okay, the Knight of. I don't know if you can see that here. And the advice card. And the most likely outcome. Okay. All right, so let's begin with the past situation, the past energy. So here, as we can see, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor is an energy of someone who's in control of their empire, very protective of their empire. Yeah, very much controlling and in control of everything that he owns. He's the boss, you know, very bossy. He can be very bossy. So this is the energy coming in with your interaction, is that, you know, it's very structured, it's very controlled. It's someone has the power over another person, okay? Because you know, technically a boss or an employer or an authority figure, you know, has power over us in those situations. So someone is taking full control here and is overpowering the situation, the relationship. Here, coming in with the challenge of the relationship or of this encounter, is the Knight of Wands. So the challenge is probably to get this thing moving, to get this thing going forward. It could also mean that things are moving too quickly. Okay, so it can go either way. Either the energy is going way too fast and very impulsive energy with the Knight of Wands. Quick energy, quick communication. So maybe that's what's lacking. That's what's challenging, is the communication, the straightforward, quick communication. Okay, or it can be very impulsive energy that's coming through and that's challenging your relationship, and things are moving really quickly. Okay. And then we have the advice card. So Spirit gives us the advice for Sagittarius, Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is it's a slow-moving knight. He wants to offer a cup. So what does this mean? It's slowly open up. Slowly open up to the other person that you're dealing with. Falling in love. This can mean falling in love. But the advice, I think, is to open up. Hi, Sagittarius. So I had started the video and it completely froze. So I'm not going to start over. I'm going to take it from where we left off. So basically what I was trying to say in the last part was the advice that Spirit's giving you is to maybe open up emotionally and slowly see from there what comes out of it. Because in the most likely outcome card, you have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is someone who's at a crossroads. So in the future, you might need to make a decision for this situation to move forward. But let's see how the other person feels about you and this relationship, and what action steps are they going to take. Actually, we're going to use the other one. We're going to use the other deck, which is called the Witch's Tarot deck. It's a fabulous deck that I just purchased, and I just love the images. They're very modern compared to the traditional deck. And they're so glossy and easy to maneuver. And so let's see what the other person feels about Sagittarius. The Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is an energy of communication, of forward movement, of shifts, of changes. Okay, so this can be a very good card. It's a very passionate card. It's fiery. It wants to move forward. It wants to communicate. I'm just going to pull another one out and see what the Eight of Wands is about. So the person that you're dealing with feels a passion for you, obviously, but is probably not showing it with the High Priestess, probably hiding it and not revealing itself so quickly. So let's take a look at how you feel about this situation. So it looks like the person wants to move forward, wants to communicate, but is just not willing to reveal their emotions just yet. So how do you feel? Is the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is someone who is very much in love and someone who is receptive and open and compassionate and warm. And then we'll take a look at what other messages want to come through for the feelings of Sagittarius. Feelings. Let's do many cards. We'll take one, Spirit. Just one, please. Yes, thank you. Okay, so that makes sense here. And the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and I'll explain. So yeah, you must feel a lot for this person. You are trying to open up, but you're kind of in your head about it. You're kind of stuck in your thoughts. Maybe wondering if it's all worth it to open up. Okay, so that's like hesitancy for me when I see the Eight of Swords. And then you see with the Four of Cups for me, that says that, you know, someone is trying to offer you something and you're not willing to see it. You're not interested. Okay, let's continue with, so take it as it resonates. It can go either way for the two of you, but someone is definitely very fearful and scared and anxious about opening up, and I think on both ends, because someone feels already very, you know, abandoned and rejected, while the other one feels very scared with that Moon card. Okay, the action steps of the person you're dealing with, or this can be you. Funny that we got it for your most likely outcome. So yeah, there's going to be a decision that has to be made. Someone's at a crossroads. Someone needs to know, are they going left or are they going right? Are they choosing A or are they choosing B? Okay, so that's what's gonna happen with your person. I'm gonna pick another card because I usually take out two. Ooh, that one flew right out. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is someone who is not backing down from a challenge. Someone who is blocking their challenges, is ready to fight. Okay, so maybe the person is going to be avoiding making a decision and fighting it off. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then what are your action steps for the month of June? What will you be doing about this situation? Six of Wands. Okay, this is the card of victory and success. Feeling like you accomplished something with the Queen of Swords. And the Fool. Okay, so I have this intuition about the fact that you will be kind of detached and focused on your accomplishments in life. I'm not sure if you see that there. So the Queen of Swords is someone who is very detached emotionally. So you went from feeling with the Queen of Cups and while feeling with some anxiety here, right, with the Queen of Cups, but the Eight of Swords is someone who's really in their head about their emotions. So your action steps that you're going to take will be cutting off emotions from this situation. Maybe to protect your heart, to protect your feelings. And also with the Six of Wands is that it's going to be successful. So you want success. You want success for yourself. You want to achieve greatness for yourself. But I think it's going to take you detaching yourself to achieve what you want out of this situation. So this is what you're going to be doing. And it looks like there's going to be a new beginning with the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. So the Fool embodies this energy of a new beginning, you know, starting on a new page, clean slate. Okay, so this is the energy with the tarot. I'm going to take a look at the messages that want to come through with the Romance Angels. What advice do the Romance Angels have for Sagittarius? I'm going to shuffle them one more time. do you have for Sagittarius for the month of June? Okay, so the honeymoon card, yes, can mean that you want to maybe get away with the person to figure out, you know, the decision that you have to make here, right? The crossroads that you're going to be at, both of you. But this can also mean moving on to calmer waters, so gaining peace of mind, moving forward in a different direction. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean honeymoon. You're going to enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It could mean that if you decide to, you know, go on a small getaway together, but this tells me with, you know, this card especially here, you're cutting out emotion to feel like you can move on and feel successful in the end, and moving on and starting with a new beginning. So take it as it resonates, you know, see what happens, see what flows through. But I definitely think that you're at a crossroads and you do need to make a decision, and gaining peace of mind is what it looks like for you. And the advice. What other advice cards do you have for Aries? Yeah. Okay. So that confirms that there might be a separation between you two. There might be a breakup. There might be a detachment. So moving on to calmer waters, because I think at the end of the day, you need to figure out what's best for you, and starting fresh, starting a new clean slate with the Fool card tells me that it's probably not going to last as long as you thought it was. It's not going to be as successful as you thought it was. Okay, wait, it's too many cards. I just want one more for Sagittarius because I love my Sagittarius. Yeah. And release your ex. So release the past. Release whatever is holding you down. Either with the situation that happened or something that is tying you down in the past. So release your energy from the past so that you can attract love in the future. So that was from the Romance Angels, Sagittarius. We're going to pull 2 cards from the Lover's Oracle. Let's see what advice comes up for you, all right? A lot of the zodiac signs are going through major changes and shifts in their relationships, so you're not the only ones. Okay, playfulness. This tells me that you're lacking some fun in your life. Okay, so maybe not necessarily with another person, or maybe in the relationship, or maybe just you on your own trying to figure things out, seeing the good in every situation, feeling more lighthearted, you know, going out with friends that make you feel uplifted and lighthearted and childlike, you know. I think we all need to go back to that feeling of being a child and believing in possibilities. So here playfulness says laughter is the best therapy. So yeah, definitely surround yourself with people that make you laugh, that make you smile. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So that's your first Lover's Oracle card. Okay, yeah, Aries got this too. Friendship. So nurture the bond of friendship with your relationship, and your love will dramatically improve. So building friendships that are based on fun, light-hearted energies. Okay, this is what I get from that. Okay, what else do we got for? Oh yes, for Sagittarius, angel answers. What angel answer cards? Ooh, you have 2 here. Okay, we're gonna take them. So improving health, I think for some of you this means focus on your health, focus on your well-being, Okay, because this situation's probably taken a toll on you. And we have the other card, forgiveness. So forgiveness, who do you have to forgive? When I get this card, it's usually self-forgiveness. So forgive yourself for, putting yourself in the situation, or letting yourself feel the way you feel, investing this time with this person. Just forgive yourself and the other person. No one's perfect, and take it as a lesson to be learned for the next relationship that you walk into. I think that's beautiful. And let's take one more out of the angel answers. It's way too many cards, but we'll take just one more. One more. Okay, I want to get more information. So, what does this mean? You're asking yourself questions before making a move or making a decision. Get more information. Ask your spirit guides, ask your angels, research on it, whatever your question may be regarding the situation. This is not an action card, so don't make a decision right away. Whatever the question is that's on your mind. And then, yes, so that might be for something else. So whatever that's on your mind, or whatever you think is right, yes, is your answer. So that might be very, very different. This is a general reading, so it might be different for a lot of you. Please reach out for a personal reading if you want me to discern a little bit of what's going on in your specific situation. My information is below. You can reach me at Emily_Petruccelli@hotmail.com. So yeah, thank you for taking the time for tuning in and listening to this reading. Please like, share, subscribe if this resonated. And like I said, you can always check out your moon, rising, and Venus if it didn't, and reach out if you want your own personal reading. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Have a great day, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world. See you next time.